that. Look. Ooh, I like that. So what I want to do is find a kind of a middle ground. This feels better. When I used to notice in this car, it felt like the gas pedal was way forward and I almost had to like be on my tippy toes to drive it. But this feels about right here. Oh yeah. Oh, that goes way back. That's good. So now just the thing to figure on is how far back. Now here's my, right down here, here's my little handle. And it's far enough away so that it won't hit this, which is probably a good indicator of how far I want that to be. See, on this side over here, I actually got a pretty good bit of room on this side still. And if I can reach down here and hit that and turn that, that would be perfect. And my emergency brake's right there. And that goes way up for a little short-legged person, or it goes way back. That's way back for me, but it's back a goodly bit. I notice the seat isn't directly in front of the column, but I don't think it needs to be. I think it's just about right here. Maybe it should be a little more to the right where I'm right-handed. I don't know. That feels pretty good. I might scooch this back a little more. That's really close up. Of course, that'll make it go back a little bit more, which is what I want. So about middle ways here. Probably about where I want it. Right here. I got plenty of room to get a seat belt. Now I could just scooch this over some. I don't want it to be too much over. It's better than before, so let's get it right. Here. So I think right here is about right. So what I'm going to want to do is figure out where this is in relation to the, that's all the way forward, that's all the way back, and this is somewhere in the middle. So plenty of room for my handle. There. I'm in good shape here. Okay. So I'm going to try to get out and figure out a way to get a measurement down through the floor. Keep in mind that there's a layer of carpet and a layer of insulation on here. So I'm going to have to sort of think about how to get the mark down to the floor in a good place. So right now I'm just going to try to get out of here without moving the seat. So the seat's staying right there. That way I can take a look at where it's at. So where it's sitting right now is probably just about, there's a carpet here that runs along, and the back of that seat is just right along that carpet. Now the part of the seat here is just so that clears that. So if I take a measurement, that gives me 2 points of reference. If I take a measurement on the other side over there, I can see where there's a bolt hole here. Now, there might be a bolt hole over there, and it may be that bolt hole might line up with where we need to be here. And if it did, I could stick a bolt up through there. I should have that bolt that came out of there. Well, here's one right here. So if I could stick a bolt up through that and have it sort of attach that in place while I mess with it, that would be helpful. I'm sitting here talking to y'all realizing that the camera's not even on. But basically what I did, there's 4 holes in that plate that's under this seat. One of those holes was within about 3/4 of an inch of lining up the way I had it set, and then where Mike's bolt hole from his seat was. You know, he had only 2 bolts in this seat. Well, one of them fit into one of these holes. That's where it's at now. I'm in a good spot to the steering wheel. I got plenty of room to move it way forward and way back, and I can touch my bar here and swing my seat around. I can almost swing it all the way around where I'm facing the back seat. In fact, I might could if I was to like turn it with my legs not here, so I wouldn't be hitting the sideboard. That's a good location. And plus with the adjustable back, see, I can go further back if I want to get down low like this. Sometimes I like to ride kind of far back. And my foot is in a good spot for the gas pedal from here, so I'm pretty comfortable with this. I'm pretty sure I'm a goodly bit lower than I was when Mike had that big seat up. My head was higher. Mike used to talk about he thought this car felt top heavy, but part of that might have been that he had the seat so high. When you're sitting higher up in a car, it's going to feel that way a little bit. And if you're sitting lower down, the closer you can get yourself down to the frame, the better you're going to be as far as, you know, getting a lower center of gravity and everything. I've already got a little bit of a dirty fingerprint on this seat, so that's something I need to think about. These seats are probably going to get dirty pretty easy, but this makes it easy. I should be able to go in there and mark places for 4 holes under there, and then come back later and make those holes. I might also decide to change this. This is a little armrest, and I might, well, I don't know. I might change it for not an armrest. This is a pull handle, and I was about to say I might change it for an armrest, but I can also ride with my arm on the wall there, so that works pretty good. I'm pretty comfortable with this. I like it. I think it's gonna be pretty darn good, I do believe. All right, I'm gonna turn the flashlight out, climb out, look at everything, and I might go start working on making the support for that second seat. Love y'all. Appreciate you watching.